morning, folks. It's December. December is prime time striped bass month in the state of New Jersey. Right now, there's guys up in Barnegat jigging the bejesus out of striped bass. Guys in Raritan Bay catching their fair share. Guys up Delaware Bay catching their fair share. Really excellent time of the year to striped bass fish. Now today, we are trolling bass.
One of the things about this time of the year that we really like is that we have a lot of different options. Today we're up off of Wildwood and we're looking for a good concentration of fish. Have not found it yet. All we're seeing on our sonar unit thus far is some little bait marks and what look like they could be individual fish down deep. So rather than try to jig up those fish, we're going to troll. We've got a troll and spread out, we've got some stretch plugs, we've got some umbrella rigs, and we're just trying to cover as much ground as we can until we find what we're looking for.
You're going to use a number of different lures today to troll these fish. One of them we use is a very popular one known as an umbrella rig. Now, umbrella rigs come with a whole bunch of different adornments. These happen to be shad umbrella rigs from Chesapeake Bay Lures. They come in a lot of different sizes. This happens to be a 6-inch size, but they also come in a much larger size as well. Okay, these are the 9-inch shad. This is also a much larger bar as well. This is a 24-inch bar, and just so you know, when they talk about the length of the umbrella rig, they're talking about the distance or the diameter of the entire rig. These are meant to mimic a school of bait fish, and they do it very well. Sometimes there are hooks on the outside, sometimes there are hooks on the inside, but there is always a hook on a trailer that runs a good distance behind, anywhere from 2 feet to 3 feet behind that rig.
Another lure we use to troll these striped bass is something called a Man's Stretch 25. Basically a deep diving plug specifically designed for applications like this. It's got this big giant lip on it which drives that plug to great depths. When we pull this at about 3 knots, about 150 yards of line out, it's going to run about 25 feet deep. Now with the braided line that we're using 50-pound Power Pro. Nice and thin, it's going to drive it a little bit deeper. We're finding that today, this plug's running about 27, 28 feet. Just perfect for where we're fishing today.
Oh, fish on, fish on!
Oh, there you go.
There we go. This is that stretch. Tighten down that little bit, feels good. That first one of the morning is always just the one, the confidence builder that you need, especially when it comes to trolling bass. You know, it's all controlled depth fishing, and you can think you're at the right depth all the time. But unless you truly are at that right depth, you're probably not going to get the bite. This time, I put this stretch right at the right depth. Here he comes. All right.
Very typical of what we've been seeing this time of year.
Yeah.
Typical December striped bass.
Perfect. Got that stretch, 25, hanging right out of his mouth there. Perfect. Very nice. Barely hooked. December bass. Very nice. Thanks, big guy. Good luck on your journey. There he goes. All right.